All right, so for number 2, we have this quadratic expression, and we will go ahead and factor this. So if you factor it, you would get x plus 2 times x plus 2, which we can write it as x plus 2 squared. Okay, and because we are finding the critical value or values, we will temporarily set it equal to 0, equal. So we change the sign from the less than sign to equal. And now we find out what x is. We say x plus 2 is equal to 0, so x is equal to -2. Now, if you make the graph, right here, you will have a root that is at -2, and your y-intercept will be at 4. Not that it's important, but might as well just do it. And then the parabola would only touch the x-axis once. Will only touch the x-axis once. And now you look at the equation, look at the inequality, not equation, inequality. And we say, yeah, so the inequality looks for something that will make this parabola or quadratic equation to be less than 0. And if you look at this graph, is there any part of the graph that's less than 0? And we see a lot of people shaking their heads, and we say no. Well, that means there's no solution. Okay, so it's very straightforward. If you don't see anything that would make the statement true, well, then you have no solution. All right, and if you happen to use the number line, then this is how you would set up your number line. You would have a -2 right here. And then once you plug in values to test, you'll find out that on both ends, you would get positive because anything squared is positive, right? And then you would come to the same conclusion because you want something that's less than 0, that's negative, but you got nothing to be negative. So same conclusion, no solution.